see you scrolling through the highlights of a life I'm not in, while I'm still tracing the outlines of where we begin. I'm checking the weather in the city where you're staying, and practicing the words that I'll never end up saying. I'm a master of the I'm fine, a king of the okay, but I'm counting every second that you're moving away. You're finding new rhythms, you're finding your feet, while I'm still the shadow on our favorite street. Is there any room left for me in the crowded rooms of your memory? Or am I just a Polaroid fading in the sun, a finished chapter before I was even done? I'm looking for a sign, a look, or a key, to see if there's a heartbeat left for me. I saw you laughing in that photo with a drink in your hand, looking like a person with a brand new plan. Does my name ever cross your mind when the music gets low? Did you burn all the maps of the places we'd go? It's a lonely kind of hollow that's happily apart, when I'm still carrying the heavy half of a broken heart. Is there any room left for me in the crowded rooms of your memory? Or am I just a Polaroid fading in the sun, a finished chapter before I was even done? I'm looking for a sign, a look, or a key, to see if there's a heartbeat left for me. I don't wanna be a burden, I don't wanna be a ghost, but I'm still the one who loves you the most. I'm shouting at the silence, I'm begging to see. Just tell me there's a little bit left for me. For me. Just a little bit. Is there anything left for me? Just a space in the corner, ghost of a we. Is there room for me? I'm standing on the curb of the street where you live, with a heart full of questions and nothing to give. I watch the headlights cut through the dark, waiting for an engine to provide a spark. But every set of tires just hums right on by, leaving me stranded under a low-hanging sky. I'm a shadow in the rear view, a ghost on the line, just waiting for a signal that was never mine. I'm out here chasing cars, chasing ghosts of us, turning all our gold into a pile of rust. I'm running after taillights that look like your own, but every red glow just leaves me alone. It's a highway to nowhere, a race I can't win. I'm chasing cars back to where we began. I Saw a silver sedan turn the corner at 3, and for a heartbeat I thought you were coming for me. But the driver was a stranger with a cigarette lit, and I realized I'm just losing my grip on it. I'm hunting for a ghost in a steel-plated shell, in this high-speed version of a private hell. I'm out here chasing cars, chasing ghosts of us, turning all our gold into a pile of rust. I'm running after taillights that look like your own, but every red glow just leaves me alone. It's a highway to nowhere, a race I can't win. I'm chasing cars back to where we began. Stop the engine, kill the lights. I've spent too many days and too many nights running on empty, burning the tire, trying to outrun my own desire. The road is empty, the city is still. I've lost the race, I've lost the will. Chasing cars, just a man on the shoulder, watching the world get a little bit older. The ashes growing long on the edge of the train, while I watch the last of the light slip away. There's a haze in the kitchen, a sting in my eyes, but I'm blaming the smoke for the way a man cries. I swore I gave him up back in June of last year, but some habits come back when you're drowning in fear. It's a cigarettes and sadness tonight, a slow burning fuse in the flickering light. One's killing my lungs, one's breaking my heart, and I can't tell which one is tearing me apart. I'm breathing in toxins and breathing out blue, living on cigarettes and sadness. And you, the filter is stained and the whiskey is low, and I've got nowhere left in this city to go. I remember you hated the smell on my breath. Now I'm flirting with ghosts, and I'm flirting with death. Every puff is a second, I don't have to think about how we went down in a blink, in a blink. It's just cigarettes and sadness tonight, a slow burning fuse in the flickering light. One's killing my lungs, one's breaking my heart, and I can't tell which one is tearing me apart. I'm breathing in toxins and breathing out blue, living on cigarettes and sadness. They say it's a crush, they say it's a vice, but losing your love had a much higher price. So I'll strike another match and I'll watch the spark fly until the pack's empty and the well is all dry. just a habit I can't mend. I'm staring at your name on a screen turned black, knowing if I call, I can't take it back. But if I stay silent, I'm dying inside, choking on the words and the secrets I hide. It's a lose-lose game, and the dealer is you, and I'm stuck in the middle with nothing to do. If I reach out, I'm desperate. If I don't, I'm a ghost. I'm burning the bridge that I'm needing the most. I'm damned if I do, I'm damned if I don't. I'm waiting for will while you're settling for won't. If I love you, I'm bleeding. If I leave, I'm a wreck. I've got the noose of our history tied round my neck. Either way, I'm the loser. Either way, I'm the fool. Just a heartbroken man in a world that is cruel. I try to find a reason to hate you a bit, to find a small flame and just extinguish it. But the memories are golden, they're polished and bright, while the present is heavy and dark as the night. If I stay, I'm a shadow. If I go, I'm a stone. I'm terrified of being and not being alone. Yeah, I'm damned if I do, I'm damned if I don't. I'm waiting for will while you're settling for won't. If I love you, I'm bleeding. If I leave, I'm a wreck. I've got the noose of our history tied round my neck. Either way, I'm the loser. Either way, I'm the fool. Just a heartbroken man in a world that is cruel. It's a tightrope walk over a canyon of fire, lust in the ashes and dead end desire. One step to the left, I'm a memory to you. One step to the right, and I'm broken inside. Damned if I do, damned if I don't. I'm stuck in the static, I'm losing the vote. Whatever I choose, I'm still gonna lose. I'm reading the manuals, I'm following rules. I'm sitting in circles with the heartbroken fools. They say keep your distance and delete every trace, but I'm still memorizing the lines on your face. I'm supposed to be moving, I'm supposed to be free, but I'm stuck in the chapter where you're still with me. Is there a map that I'm missing, a bridge I didn't cross, or am I just destined to stay in the lost? Maybe I'm doing it wrong, this letting you by keeping you here. Yeah, I'm doing it wrong, still checking the porch, still holding the flame, still carrying the torch, doing it wrong. But I don't wanna be right, not if it means sleeping through the night. I'm tracing the outlines, the shadows on the wall, waiting for a footstep or a shadow in the hall. But the clock just keeps on ticking, a steady hollow beat, while the ghosts of our old promises are sleeping at my feet. They say that nothing lasts, that every fire burns to gray, but I'm still standing in the smoke of a love that didn't stay. If time is just a river, then I'm anchored to the floor, watching everything I ever loved drift further from the shore. They call it eternity, this never-ending call, the story of a lifetime that will never be retold. It's the weight of every always that turned into a never, the hollow sound of silence when you're promised a forever. Now I'm lost inside the seconds of a clock that won't go round, searching for an echo in a world without a sound. The stars look like pinpricks in a heavy velvet sky, like million-year-old teardrops that are far too proud to cry. I wonder if you're out there, just a spark in all that black, or if you found the peace I'm missing, never looking back. I'm jealous of the starlight, how it travels through the dark, while I'm still stuck right here, trying to find a single spark. Call it eternity, this never-ending cold, the story of a lifetime that will never be retold. I tried to clear the air, I tried to scrub the floors, I even changed the locks on all the outer doors. But you're a frequency I can't seem to untune, the ghost of your laughter in an empty afternoon. I went to that cafe, the one you used to hate, but I still saw your shadow sitting by the gate. There's no border I can cross to get away when your memory's the sky and it's always shades of gray. You're everywhere, everything, every breath I take. You're the ripple on the water, the shiver in the lake. I see you in the strangers, I hear you in the rain. You're the beauty in the breakdown and the logic in the pain. There's no us anymore, just a hollow aching rain. But you're still everywhere, and you're still everything. Jacket I don't wear, and for a split second I could feel you standing there. It's in the way the light hits the dashboard of the car. It's in the way I wonder exactly where you are. You're the static on the radio, the rhythm in the street, the only person that I never wanna meet but always do. You're everywhere, everything, every breath I take. You're the ripple on the water, the shiver in the lake. I see you in the strangers, I hear you in the rain. You're the beauty in the breakdown and the logic in the pain. There's no us anymore, just a hollow aching rain. But you're still everywhere, and you're still everything. I'm a map of a city that's been burned to the ground, but every street I walk is where your heartbeat can be found. I'm haunted by the ordinary, cursed by the mundane, 'cause everything I touch just whispers out your name. Everything, you're the only song my heart still wants to sing. I saw you standing by the corner, 5th and Main, and for a second I forgot all about the rain. I went to wave, I went to call out your name, but the person I saw didn't look quite the same. It's in the way you walk in, set of your jaw like a stranger I met but I never quite saw. We got the same history, the same old scars, but we're looking at life through two different stars. I'm staring at a ghost with a familiar face, but there's a total stranger standing in your place. I know your middle name and the way you take your tea, but you're looking right through the version of me. It's a terrifying auto, a quiet kind of war to realize silence in this hallway feels a little louder now. I'm looking at the space you left, just trying to work out how we went from dancing in the kitchen to this static on the line, from forever in a whisper to just running out of time. I still check my phone for messages I know you'll never send, just a ghost of a beginning at the bit of broken end. They say that time's a healer, but I think it's just a lie, 'cause I'd still trade my every breath for one more high. And I'd do it all again, every tear and every fight, just to have you back beside me for a single Tuesday night. I let you break my heart 1,000 times, if it meant I got it to stay. I choose the wreck, I choose the crash, I wouldn't walk away. If the price of loving you is this hollow aching pain, tell the world I'd pay it. Yeah, I'd do it all again. Found your old blue sweater tucked behind the bedroom door. It still smells like the coffee and the life we had before. I should probably throw it out, or at least just hide the view, but I'm terrified of losing the last piece I have of you. It's a masochistic habit, keeping salt inside the wound, but I'd rather bleed for us than be completely unattuned. 'Cause I do it all again, every tear and every fight, just to have you back beside me for a single Tuesday night. I let you break my heart 1,000 times, if it meant I got to stay. I choose the wreck, I choose the crash, I wouldn't walk away. If the price of loving you is this hollow aching pain, tell the world I'd pay it. They ask me if I regret the day we met, if I go back and erase the silhouette of two kids falling blindly in the dark. But how could I regret the only thing that left a mark? Yeah, I do it all again, every tear and every fight, just to have you back beside me for a single Tuesday night. I let you break my heart 1,000 times, if it meant I got to stay. I choose the wreck, I choose the crash, I wouldn't walk away. If the price of loving you is this hollow aching pain, I do it all again, every scar, every goodbye. I do it all again, just to look into your eyes. Yeah, I do it all again, even if I knew how it would end. The news says the sky's beginning to fall. There's a panic rising behind every wall. The sirens are screaming a final goodbye, and a strange golden light is filling the sky. They're all running the clocks all stopped and the ground started to shake, you're the only thought that my mind would still make. If the world ended tonight in a flash of white light, I wouldn't be praying, I wouldn't be in a fight. I'd just be reaching for the ghost of your hand as the ocean swallowed up the last of the land. I wouldn't regret a single love you I said. I just want your heartbeat inside of my head. If it's all going down, if it's the end of the line, I'm glad that for a moment you are mine. They say that your life flashes right past your eyes, like a reel of the truth and a reel of the lies. And all I can see is that night in July, when we watched the heat lightning dance in the sky. It's funny how the big things all seem so small when you're facing the end and the shadow of the wall. If the world ended tonight in a flash of white light, I wouldn't be praying, I wouldn't be in a fight. I'd just be reaching for the ghost of your hand as the ocean swallowed up the last of the land. I wouldn't regret a single love you I said. I just want your heartbeat inside of my head. If it's all going down, if it's the end of the line, I'm glad that for a moment you were mine. Let the stars fall down like rain on the street. Let the mountains crumble beneath our own feet. I've already survived the end of my world on the day that I'll forever finally unfurl. Let it burn, let it fade. I'm not afraid, I've already lost everything. If the world ended, I'd still be singing your name into the dark, into the flame. The street lamps flickering outside the pane, drawing patterns on the floor in the silver rain. I've memorized the cracks in the ceiling above, analyzing every shadow of our perfect love. The house is settled, the neighbors are still, but I'm fighting a battle with a stubborn will. The sun is a stranger, the moon is a friend to a heart that's forgotten how to even begin. It's just another night of wide awake dreaming, of chasing a ghost and a silent screaming. I'm counting the hours like they're coins in a jar, wondering exactly where the hell you are. No closer to healing, no further from blue. It's just another night. words were. Now your face in my mind is a beautiful blur. It's just another night of wide awake dreaming, of chasing a ghost and a silent screaming. I'm counting the hours like they're coins in a jar, wondering exactly where the hell you are. No closer to healing, no further from blue. It's just another night. 3 a.m. is a dangerous place to be looking for a sign of a vanished face. The silence is heavy, the darkness is deep, and the world is all lucky enough to be asleep. One more hour, then the dawn will break. Then I'll put on the mag for the world's own sake. But for now, it's just another night